Okay guys, today we're going to do the video for the homework check on page 608, 13 to 35 odd. Today's the 7th of April. Not going to work out every single problem here. I'm just going to work out a few. Hopefully you didn't have too much trouble. We're just using a formula, use the calculator. Again, the purpose of the Pythagorean theorem is to find the length of the missing side of right triangles. When you're given two sides of a right triangle and you're trying to find the third, then you can use the Pythagorean theorem to find that third side. Again, probably the most common, popular formula in all of math, to be honest. All right, so here we go on 13. For 13, again, I'll work out a couple of these. Looks like on 13, there's my right angle, A, 5, and 15. This is an A. This is a leg, so we're trying to find the leg. Remember, the legs are the two, it's supposed to be red. Here it is. All right, the legs are the two sides that make the right angle. So the legs are the two short sides, and we're trying to find a leg here, which makes it a subtraction problem. So I'm going 15 squared minus 5 squared. And I'm going to do the math there on my calculator. I think that's 200 exactly, pretty sure. Remember, 200 is not the area, not the length of the side, it's the area of the square that will be off of this side of A. So we need to square root that 200 to get the length of the side of A, and I'm actually getting a 14.14. The book said around to the nearest 100, so I'll do that on each one. Let's go down and turn the page. 15. I'll do 15 because you're going to find the hypotenuse on 15. It's a picture that looks kind of like this. Right angle, 28, 45. C, trying to find the hypotenuse means we have to now add instead of subtract. Large number, 45 squared plus 28 squared. That's definitely a calculator problem for me. 45 squared plus 28 squared. That gives me 2,809. If I square root that, 2809, I'm coming up with 53, which is what's in the book. So we got this one right. 53 is the right answer there for the length of the side. Just use some common sense. If you're trying to find the biggest side, the long side, the hypotenuse, then the answer that you get's got to be bigger than the other two numbers, right? I mean, think about it. All right, so I'm going to kind of just list a few answers now on the next ones, and then we'll start back again on maybe 19. So, 17, I'm getting 42.13. My pen's acting up today, as you can tell. Number 19, I got 65. Okay, on number 21, all right, so I got A equals, let's see, B equals 3, and A equals the square root of 112. So I'll just kind of go through how to do this problem. These are both legs. We're going to add them. So I got square root of 112 squared plus 3 squared. So this is just 112 plus 9, which equals to 121. Square root that looks like 11 to me. Okay, I got 11 in the book, right? Number 21. Okay, 23. I got 10.72. Number 25. I've got 8.19. 27. I'm getting 15.91. Look, on 27, I actually, finding the hypotenuse again, so we're going to add them. The square root of 225 squared plus the square root of 28 squared, right? This is 225. This is 28. I add those, I get 253. And pretty sure that square root equals to 15.91. Okay, just kind of showing you that. I'm sure you want some help on number 29, so here we go. 29, we got 8x is A, and 15x is B. I'm trying to find C, which means I need to square these and add. All right, so this is going to be 64x squared plus 225x squared. So I think this equals to 289. So 289x squared. And I'm going to square root this now, and the square root of that's going to be 17, right? 17 times 17 is 289, and x times x makes x squared, so 17x's would be the answer for C in this problem. Right, the square root of x squared is x, and the square root of 289 is 17. Right. Okay, got a couple more of these. At the bottom, 31, you had to say yes or no. Is it a right triangle? Determine whether the following sides form right triangles. Justify your answer. So I've got the numbers 30 and 40 and 50. So I'm just going to check 30 and 40 and see if I get a hypotenuse that's equal to a 50. So 30 squared plus 40 squared. Pretty sure that equals to 2,500. Square root of that equals to 50. If this answer is exactly, not rounded, but exactly the same thing, then this is a yes. We have a right triangle. 33. I've got 24 squared plus 30 squared. Supposed to equal to 36 is my number. That's kind of the what we're testing for. So we'll do the test here. I want to say that that's 570 something, but I'll check it on the calculator. 24 squared plus 30 squared is 1476. I got to square root that. I'm getting 38.41. That's not 36. This is a no. This is not a right triangle. Okay, you do not have the measurements of a right triangle. Last problem, 35. I got 15. The square root of 31, which I know is around 5 or 6, and 16 is the hypotenuse. So I'm going to have 31. Sorry. I'm getting a 31 plus a 225, which equals to, I don't know, 256. Yeah, and the square root of that equals 16. So we're yes on this one. Okay. All right. So that kind of finishes today. I think today all we're doing is just checking the homework, going through it really thoroughly, make sure you understand what's going on, and we'll do something else tomorrow. Okay?